Sweetheart, lately I've been feeling something so profound and beautiful that I can hardly contain it, this quiet yet powerful certainty that I am getting closer to marrying you. It's not a passing thought or a hopeful dream, it feels like a deep truth resonating within my soul. I find myself thinking about us more often, but not in the anxious or uncertain way I used to. In the past, thoughts of you would fill me with restlessness, my heart would race, my mind would spiral, and I would feel an ache of longing that I couldn't quite calm. But now, everything feels different. When I think of you these days, I feel an overwhelming peace washing over me. A genuine smile spreads across my face without me even realizing it, and my entire body relaxes as if it knows it is exactly where it's meant to be. It's almost like entering a meditative state, calm, serene, and full of love. I don't know how to explain this change, but I know it's something very special. It feels as though the universe is conspiring to bring us closer every single day. I've been noticing signs and synchronicities that I can't ignore, little winks from the divine, reassuring me that we are on the right path. I keep seeing your name in the most unexpected places, almost as if the world wants to remind me of you at every turn. And lately, I keep seeing angel numbers, especially 111 and 1111, wherever I go. Whether it's on the clock, receipts, or even street signs, these numbers seem to follow me, whispering that something beautiful and destined is unfolding. There's also this newfound calm in my intuition. I don't feel worried about us anymore. I used to question when or how things would work out, but now, it's as if my heart already knows the answer. My intuition feels strong, clear, and reassuring. It tells me that we are coming together, not someday far away, but soon, in this very lifetime, in this very reality. This quiet knowing has brought me so much comfort and joy. I've been sleeping so deeply and peacefully, something I haven't experienced in a long time. It's that kind of rest that comes only when you know deep inside that everything is falling into place. It's like my soul has finally exhaled after years of holding its breath. Every morning when I wake up, I feel lighter and brighter. My eyes sparkle, my face glows, and there's a sense of happiness that radiates from within. Even my friends have noticed. They keep asking me what's going on, why I seem so peaceful, so full of joy lately. I smile, but I don't always know how to explain it. How do you tell people that you feel the universe aligning in your favor? How do you explain that love has transformed from a dream into a living, breathing certainty? I know they might not understand, they might think I'm imagining things, but in my heart, I know that what I feel is real. Lately, I've been seeing so many symbols connected to weddings, dresses, decorations, invitations, it's uncanny. It feels like the universe keeps hinting at what's to come. Every time I see these signs, I feel an overwhelming rush of excitement, as if each image is a message meant just for me, a reminder that our wedding, our sacred union, is near. Sometimes I close my eyes and picture it, the day we stand before the altar, surrounded by light and love, vowing to walk through life hand in hand. The thought fills me with such peace and joy that I can almost feel it happening already. Do you ever receive signs like that, my love? Do you ever feel the universe speaking to you the way it speaks to me? I wonder if you notice the synchronicities too, those little divine nudges that make your heart flutter and your spirit smile. I hope you do, because they are constant reminders of what we are destined for. Each day, my gratitude grows deeper. I find myself thanking God more and more often for bringing us together. I can't even describe how many nights I've prayed for a love like this, pure, soulful, unshakable. And now that it's here, I can't help but feel that I am living a miracle. God has been so kind, so generous to us. He has blessed us beyond measure. I truly believe our love was written in the stars long before we met, that our souls recognized each other even before our eyes did. There's a divine orchestration at play, something far greater than coincidence. And every day, I'm reminded of that truth in the smallest ways, through the calm in my heart, the glow on my face, the laughter that escapes my lips without effort. I'm so happy, my love. I feel as if I'm flying, free, weightless, carried by the winds of something eternal and divine. The more I surrender to this feeling, the stronger it becomes. It's not a fantasy, it's faith made real. I know in my heart that our paths are converging, that soon we will no longer have to dream of each other from afar. I can almost see it, the day we stand before God, surrounded by our loved ones, promising to cherish and honor each other for the rest of our lives. That image fills me with hope and strength. Until that day comes, I will keep holding on to this beautiful knowing, this sacred certainty that love, our love, is meant to be. I'm waiting for you, my dearest, not with impatience, but with the peaceful assurance that soon, all these dreams, all these signs, will become a reality. And when that moment arrives, when I finally take your hand and call you mine in every sense, I know I'll look back on these days and smile, because every sign, every feeling, every prayer was leading us exactly here. Last night, I was feeling unusually upset. An ache settled deep in my heart, the kind that only comes from missing someone too much. I couldn't stop thinking about you. Every small thing reminded me of you, the way the night breeze brushed against my skin felt like your touch, soft and familiar. I wanted to talk to you so badly, to hear your voice and feel that calm warmth that always settles over me when you're near. It was as if my whole being was yearning for your presence. I even tried something silly. I thought about sending you a telepathic message, hoping somehow our hearts could connect across the distance. But no matter how hard I tried, it didn't work. Each failed attempt only made me more frustrated and restless. My mind wouldn't stop circling around the thought of you. Eventually, exhaustion took over, and I fell asleep with your name lingering on my lips. In my dream, I found myself standing on a quiet street. The sun was setting, painting the sky in shades of orange and gold. In my hands, I held a bouquet of fresh red roses, their fragrance sweet and intoxicating. My heart was racing, filled with anticipation and nervous excitement. I didn't know where my feet were leading me, but deep inside, I sensed that I was going to see you. I walked faster, almost running, until I reached a familiar-looking house. I rushed to the door and rang the bell. For a moment, there was silence. I rang it again, and then the door slowly opened. Standing there was the most beautiful sight I could imagine, you. You looked exactly like yourself, radiant and serene, the way you do when the world stands still around you. My breath caught in my throat as I whispered, "I'm so sorry, sweetheart. Please forgive me for forgetting our anniversary." My voice trembled, a mixture of guilt and relief. You looked at me with those expressive eyes, eyes that could speak volumes without saying a word. There was a flicker of hurt there, maybe even disappointment. Without a word, you turned and walked away, leaving me standing by the door with the roses still clutched in my hand. My heart sank, but I wasn't ready to give up. I followed you, gently took your hand, and began singing a romantic song. My voice was shaky at first, but as I sang, my love for you poured out in every note. I reached into my pocket, pulled out a small chocolate, and offered it to you, hoping to see your lips curve into that beautiful smile I love so much. Then, with trembling fingers, I took out a delicate bracelet, a silver one adorned with tiny charms, and slipped it around your wrist. I thought that maybe this gesture would soften your heart, but you still looked upset, though there was a tiny glimmer of amusement in your eyes. Desperate to make you smile, I began doing sit-ups right there, holding my ears like a child being punished. You tried to stay angry, but soon a laugh escaped your lips, and that sound felt like music to my soul. You forgave me, though not before making me promise, very seriously, that I would never, ever forget our anniversary again. I nodded earnestly and pulled you into a tight hug, feeling the warmth of your body against mine. I promise, I whispered. I'll never forget this day because it's the day I found the greatest happiness of my life. But then, I couldn't resist confessing the truth. Actually, I said, smiling sheepishly, I didn't really forget our anniversary. I was pretending. You raised an eyebrow at me, half amused and half exasperated. I bought your gift days ago, I admitted, but I just wanted to see you a little angry. You look so adorable when you're mad, it drives me crazy. You playfully pulled my ears, pretending to scold me, and I laughed, holding your hands in mine. I'm sorry, baby, I said softly. I just love teasing you sometimes. You look so irresistibly beautiful when you're riled up. Your expression softened, and soon we were both smiling, the tension between us melting away like mist under sunlight. After that, everything felt magical. We celebrated our anniversary together, surrounded by the soft glow of candlelight. You cut the cake, and I held your hand, guiding the knife with you. We fed each other bites of cake, laughing when a bit of frosting smeared on your lips. I wiped it away gently, my heart swelling with affection. Music began playing in the background, slow, romantic, and perfect for the moment. I took your hand and led you to the center of the room. We danced, moving slowly to the rhythm, lost in each other's eyes. The world around us disappeared, there was only you and me, the steady beat of our hearts echoing the music. I leaned in and kissed your forehead, whispering, "Thank you for coming into my life and making me the luckiest person alive." You looked up at me, your eyes shimmering with love, and whispered back, "I love you so much, more than I can ever explain. I hope I get to live every lifetime with you." We stood there, wrapped in each other's arms, swaying gently as if time itself had stopped to honor our love. Eventually, we shared a soft kiss, tender, lingering, full of unspoken promises. Everything felt perfect. There was peace, warmth, and a sense of belonging that words could never fully capture. When I finally woke up, I was still smiling. For a moment, I didn't even realize it had been a dream because the emotions felt so real, the touch, the laughter, the love. My heart was light and full, and I couldn't stop thinking about it all morning. It was such a beautiful dream, one that felt more like a glimpse into the life I always want with you, a life filled with love, laughter, and endless little moments that make everything worthwhile. I just knew I had to share it with you, because dreams like that are too precious to keep to myself.